Now let's in fact tune in to an important update pertaining to the situation near our border areas. Now 2 weeks ago, while on the Rajasthan leg of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi had mocked the Indian Armed Forces by publicly claiming that the Indian soldiers were being at the receiving end of what he called a pitai. This is near the line of actual control by the Chinese over the skirmishes that took place in Tawang on the 9th of December. He went on to allege that India was ignoring the Chinese threat. While Rahul Gandhi's politics was laid bare by his comments, the question is, will the Congress leader now face up to the reality on the ground in the northeast? That shows that the Indian Army is very much active and alert to the challenges. Now, a few hundred kilometers from the line of actual control, Indian soldiers along with a contingent from the Kazakhstan army have held a 14-day training program. This is in the mountainous terrain, and they're in fact undergoing various tactical drills, including jungle patrolling, countering ambush and also anti-terror operations, taking down hostile opponents in a hostage situation as well, and honing their right craft skills using zipline ropes for river crossing in difficult terrains, and of course conducting firing practices in jungle settings as well. All of these intricate drills are in fact part of a collaborative exercise with members of the Kazakh army. They tell the story of an army that is active and ready to unleash themselves at the enemy. Quite the opposite of what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been claiming. Let's in fact listen in and tune in to these sequences. But before that, what did Rahul Gandhi actually say that was interpreted widely as an insult to the armed forces?
जिन्होंने हिंदुस्तान के 20 जवानों को शहीद किया, जो हमारे जवानों को अरुणाचल प्रदेश में पीट रहे हैं, उनका पूरा प्रिपरेशन चल रहा है और प्रिपरेशन युद्ध का है। हिंदुस्तान की सरकार सोई हुई है। इस बात को हिंदुस्तान की सरकार सुनना नहीं चाहती है।
Now, do the claims made by Rahul Gandhi actually check out on the ground? The answer to that question is a resounding no. Here's a report from Meghalaya, which shows what the Indian Army has in fact been doing to up the ante in terms of its preparedness. And perhaps the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi should in fact absorb what our forces are doing at the border before they resort to making comments of that nature.
And as you can see here, we are seeing some visuals where explosive might have been planted here on the roof of the approaching vehicle. And as you can see here, a blast has occurred here.
Within moments of the blast, a patrol is out on the hunt, scouring the area for any signs of danger. On the other side, soldiers take up combat positions, ready to take on the enemy hiding in the jungle.
We are here in Umroi, Meghalaya. This is the Kazakhi Hind 6th edition. There is a combined patrolling and military activities being conducted by the Indian Army and Kazakhstan Army here. As you can see here, the Kazakhstan Army are now patrolling the area, and they have, held 2 people here, suspected people who might be involved in terrorist activities, or suspected militants who might be involved. These villagers have found some suspicion, and now they are being carried over to this particular truck here. They have been suspected of any criminal activity or terrorist activity, and as such they have been taken to this truck here.
The task of this exercise is exchange our experiment to each other. So actually it was a good chance to develop our skills and firing skills.
As a routine patrol reached the hilltop, smoke near their path put them on alert.
You can see here on the right there are suspected explosives that have been planted here, and they are trying to scrutinize the area. Following this explosion that has occurred here, they have taken positions, and there is firing that has occurred. This is a live ambush we are showing you. There is the firing ongoing, and the armed personals of the Kazakhstan army has taken positions to counter the ambush that is going on here.
With the ambush successfully foiled, a soldier smogging the area using a handheld smog gun.
This joint training presented us a great learning opportunity. Two nations, great nations, India and Kazakhstan, came together for fostering friendship, and also this gave us an opportunity to enhance and learn each other's drills about counter-terrorism operations.
This anti-terror drill is to take out terrorists hiding inside a permanent structure. Soldiers move steadily in close formation, taking positions on both sides of the hostile target. It is only after an explosion triggered near the entrance that the soldiers rush in for the kill. Once inside the building, every corner is secured, leaving their hunt no chance for escape. Meanwhile, another group of soldiers take over the roof of the building. In the combat section of the training, Gorkhas displaying their prowess with their traditional weapon, the kukri.
The Kazakhstan soldiers are showing us how they can fight a terrorist during counter-terrorism operations, and how the importance of unarmed combats are come very handy when it comes to neutralizing a terrorist or catching a terrorist during a hostage situation. So these are as part of the Kazakh Hind exercise 2022, where Indian armed forces as well as the Kazakhstan forces are trying to do these exercises together so that we can develop our military strength in a better way for both the nations.
No matter what the terrain, this soldier has to soldier on. Here they bring trained in rock climbing to go up a rocky slope, and also in coming down, rappelling in quick time.
These expeditions that are going on behind me, you can see this rock climbing that is going behind me, this through which the armed personnel are going atop this particular hillock and using this zip line to go to the other hill.
Militarily, both the countries, both the contingent, they are the trained soldiers. So we have been learning from each other. We have gained knowledge, skills and experiences of both the nations, and we have inculcated the best practices of both the contingents.
And finally, the use of weapons in jungle warfare. Soldiers practicing firing at both static and moving targets. The final validation exercise of the 14-day joint military drills.
I take this opportunity to congratulate all participants from both the armies for standing shoulder to shoulder during the entire duration and making the exercise a grand success.
The 6th edition of Kazind military exercise held in the northeast, signaling Indian Army's readiness to meet any challenges. With Nibadeka in Meghalaya, Times Now.
We're taking a very short break for now. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back.